Who hasn't thought, I wish I could see myself as a superhero or maybe even a space explorer? Well, guess what? You totally can using generative AI. Today, I'm going to show you the absolute easiest way to make amazing pictures of yourself. No fancy tech skills needed. Even a month ago, this process was a bit complicated. You had to create an AI model on Replicate or a similar cloud-based platform, use APIs, prepare parameters, set values. It was a whole process. Now you can just tap a button and boom, you're on the cover of a fashion magazine or the star in your own action movie poster. Cool, right? Well, you can also bring these characters to life in ways that in the past would have cost tons of money or specialized training in animation to achieve. I'm going to show you how to do it with zero special training. First, I'll show you how to train the model using an AI tool called Krea to create images of yourself in seconds. Then we'll learn how to turn those images into videos. Who's ready? First, head to Krea.ai and create a free account. This is the AI tool that we'll use to turn regular you into extraordinary you. Krea is an online platform that offers a load of AI image and video generation tools. But the one we'll be using today is called Train. With Train, you can create personalized AI models based on your own images, styles, or products. The term train just means it teaches the computer or AI model to recognize your face so that it can create new versions of you, like you, but in any world you can imagine. By the way, if we haven't met yet, I'm Tam, here to help you do cool things with AI. Don't worry. You're not actually training anything. This training means uploading quality photos of your pretty face. Pick some happy ones, some serious ones, your best angles. Here's the thing. You need to rename your photos using a trigger term. This way, the model or AI will know what to generate. Start by creating a folder on your computer and adding some pictures of yourself to the folder. Next, from the home screen, you'll go up to the top right where you'll select Train. From here, upload your images. You can see I have all of my images in this folder, and I've named them with the trigger term, a photo of Tam AI Empowerment Now _ thumbnails. I will select all of these images by holding down Shift and selecting them. I don't have a lot of pictures of myself, so some of these are AI generated. Like this one, no code, no problem. The TED Talk, I haven't given a TED Talk, so that's AI generated. So is this one, but it doesn't matter for this purpose. It's fine. You can see down here the number of images. The more images that you put, the better. Now, the last time that I tried this, I had 30 images and it just wouldn't process for me. I don't know if that's because this is still in beta and it's relatively new, but I've found that with Krea, it's better to have between 12 to 20. Right now I have 17 images and the average resolution looks good. This window says corporate headshots. That's the type of model that it's going to create. It's going to be fine-tuned for corporate headshots. Let's say that I want to change that, then we can delete that and put in whatever we want. In this case, I want to use these for YouTube thumbnails. So I'm going to say that, hit train. It takes a few minutes, but once it's trained, then you will be able to generate images of you with just a prompt. While we wait for our model to train, I want to tell you about Dan, who has an amazing YouTube channel for content creators. If you're someone who wants to use AI tools to create awesome content, there has never been a better time to do this than now. And one of the resources that really helped me when I started my channel is called Video for Entrepreneurs on YouTube. Okay, let's check on our model and see how easy it is to create anything you can imagine with your face on it. We have our trained model here, YouTube thumbnail images with exaggerated facial expressions. There's one exaggeration. Now click this icon that says Use with Flux. Then in this prompt box, this is where you will write what type of image you want. But the first thing you have to do is use that trigger word. That is so important because that's going to tell the model that you want this specific face in the image. Once you have your trigger word in there, then you'll just put the prompt that you want to use. So that's just going to be whatever you want the picture to be about, you're going to type that in. Let's say riding on the back of a lion in Africa. Obviously, the more detailed you are, the better the image is going to be. But let's go ahead and see what that does for us. Generate. Look at how fast that is. I didn't speed this up. That's literally how quickly it generated. Some images are better than others. This first one the lion looks a little bit too airbrushed, but other than that, I mean, and I look too toned and tan, but not bad, right? If you don't like the image that it generates, you can click this button and retry, and it's going to instantly give you a whole nother set. Let's say that we find one that we really like. This one's cool. Click the down arrow to download it. You can favorite, and that's going to tell the model that, oh, you like that one. If you go on the bottom of the screen on the left, you can click that and you can just try different models. We're going to try the same prompts, but now we're using ideogram. As you can see, it's listed here 2.0 versus Flux. Usually Flux is better for photorealistic images, and ideogram is amazing for images with text in it. So if I wanted the name of my company, AI Empowerment Now, then I might want to use ideogram. Also, ideogram takes a bit longer, so we have to wait while it generates. Whereas Flux was instant. I mean, almost immediate. So in this one, these images look nothing like me. And in fact, this image has multiple people in it, but the actual lions look extremely real compared to the Flux image. Let's take a different approach here, and we'll go back and try the Flux that is optimized for Korea. In our prompts, we're going to add more detail about the lion, that we actually want the lion to look extremely photorealistic. Let's add those details. Look at what happens when you put a more detailed prompt. In this prompt, I put in our original, a photo of Tam on the back of a lion, into ChatGPT and asked it to optimize the prompt for me. So now we have this prompt, and look at how much more realistic the images are. So instead of just Tam on the back of a lion in Africa, we now have a realistic photo of Tam, there's my trigger word, confidently riding on the back of a majestic lion set in the vast savannas of Africa. The scene captures golden sunlight streaming through the clear sky, with acacia trees dotting the background. Tam appears adventurous and calm, wearing safari attire as the lion strides powerfully across the terrain. The atmosphere feels vibrant and natural, blah, blah, blah. But you can see the images are so much better once you write a more detailed prompt. Now that we have our pictures, let me show you how to instantly turn those into videos. Korea makes it really easy. It's sort of your one-stop shop. You can hover your mouse over the images. You get different buttons at the top: video, vary, heart, or download. Heart teaches the trained model that you like images like this. And we already talked about that earlier in the video. Vary is going to regenerate it in a similar way, but with differentiating factors. Let me just show you what that is if we click it. So now you see down here, it's giving us similar, still on a lion, but different variations of that same photo. This one actually looks really good. We want to take this one that's really good and turn it into a video. Literally all we have to do is click video. That's going to open another window. So you can add an end image, and then it's going to fill in everything in between those two images. And that really turns out the best. So we have our starting image and our ending image. And in between that, it's going to create video content. You can see here on the left, I created me flying for the beginning of this video. For that one, I only had to do that twice to get a decent video. We're about 86%. All right, there you have it. It's a little weird. At one point I'm flying, but there are pieces of this that you can use. You can click underneath the video if you like it and download it. Here's what's going on behind the scenes. We used Flux via Korea. I like the ring to that, to create our images. Flux has 12 billion settings or parameters, which help it produce really good pictures in real time. This means we can type in what we want to see, and Flux instantly creates the image, making the creative process much faster. Korea works with other platforms like Minimax, Luma Dream Machine, Kling, and Runway to then turn that image into the video that we see. Here's the thing. Because Korea utilizes other AI platforms to make this happen, you need to be on a paid plan in order to generate videos from the images. However, with the free plan, you get real-time AI image generation for up to 60 images, which is a lot compared to other platforms. The takeaway here is that it's never been easier to create awe-inspiring visuals with AI. And these AI tools continue to get better at breakneck speed. So if you're someone who wants to easily generate images or videos, or you do a ton of content creation, then it may be worth paying for tools like Korea AI.